Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we are going to talk about vanillas. So vanillas are one of my favorite scents, and I have so many vanillas in my collection, yet they are all so different. So I want to talk a little bit about the vanillas that I have in my collection and just kind of what type of vanillas they are. I have ones from Victoria's Secret, Pink, Bath and Body Works. So I have a whole collection of vanillas. I think I have about 20 or more vanillas that we're going to touch on today. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love if you stick around and watch this video. Also, if you do enjoy content like this, I would definitely love to have you take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I do new videos every single week, and I would love to have you as a subscriber. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into this today. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I have a lot of vanillas over here. I pulled them all out. Pretty much they are all vanillas. I do have a few that I will throw in at the end that do have vanilla in the title, but to me, they're not really full on vanillas. It's just like a little piece of vanilla, and I don't want to pick out every single fragrance that does have vanilla in it. So pretty much all the titles have vanilla that I have chosen out of my collection to share with you guys. But like I said, I do have a few at the end that do have a more prominent other note than vanilla. I'm super excited to do this though, because vanilla is one of my favorites, and I've been picking up a lot of vanilla scents lately. I've gotten to try a lot of different types of vanilla. There's so many different types of vanillas. There's like spicy vanillas, sweet gourmand vanillas, just, not as sweet vanillas. There's smoky vanillas. We have so many vanillas. And for me, this is the perfect time to start pulling out vanillas. I love using a vanilla fragrance in fall and also in winter. Those are my favorite seasons just because I can pull out all these vanillas, and I absolutely love vanilla. So we're just going to go ahead and start with some Victoria's Secret vanillas. So we're going to start with one of the newest vanillas that just came out, and this is Bare Vanilla Daydream. I really like this one. It's pretty much like Bare Vanilla, but it is softer and fluffier. So to me, this is almost like a vanilla extract scent. Yeah, it almost smells like vanilla extract to me, and that's kind of what Bare Vanilla smells like as well to me. So more of like a pure vanilla. There's some sweetness, but it's not overly sweet where it's totally gourmand or anything like that. It's pretty much just the right amount of sweetness, honestly. This one is really good. I do really like Bare Vanilla, the original, as well as a lot of the flankers. So this is one of the flankers, the Daydream one, and this did come out with the Daydream collection just recently. So you can actually pick this one up if you do want to grab this one. It says it has fragrance notes of fluffy vanilla and soft sandalwood. And the sandalwood is definitely not that strong in this. It's kind of a soft and subtle sandalwood. Like it says, it's kind of fluffy. So it's like more of a fluffy vanilla scent. And as far as the sandalwood, it's really not heavy at all. I expected the sandalwood actually to be a lot heavier in this one just because it is coming out in fall. I thought that the sandalwood would pull more in this fragrance, but it does not. It's more of a fluffy, light vanilla fragrance, kind of a fluffier take on the original Bare Vanilla. Then next up, let's pull out the original. So this is the original Bare Vanilla. In my opinion, this is seriously like one of the best vanilla fragrance mists. This is kind of more of an upscale type version of vanilla. This is like the one we just talked about, the Daydream one, but it's a little bit stronger, and it also has more of a like cashmere note in this one. So Bare Vanilla says it's whipped vanilla and soft cashmere. And that's pretty much what I get. It is kind of like a vanilla extract in a way. As far as whipped, I'm not getting like a lot of whippedness. Like I get a lot more fluffiness from the Bare Vanilla Daydream, but this one is really nice too. So this one has more of a cashmere note. There's kind of that same vanilla extract type scent, yet you get more of a cashmere. This is a little bit more potent in my opinion. So this one is stronger than the Bare Vanilla Daydream. Like I said, the Daydream ones kind of like this one, but less cashmere note and a lot softer and fluffier. But I really like Bare Vanilla, the original. I mean, this one is a classic. It is very good. I think this one, pretty much anybody can wear this one. I mean, someone younger could wear this as well as someone older. I mean, all these fragrances, anyone can wear them, of course, but this is just kind of like more of an upscale type vanilla. It's not like a really gourmand vanilla or spicy or anything like that. To me, it's like the perfect type of vanilla. And that's why I do enjoy a lot of flankers from Bare Vanilla. So I think I do have a couple more flankers. So I have Bare Vanilla Candied, and this was one of my favorites last year. This came out last winter and it won me over. I absolutely love this fragrance and I wanted to wear only this for a while. This one says it has fragrance notes of strawberry sprinkles and marshmallow flower, which I don't get a lot of the strawberry sprinkles in this one. You kind of get like a little candy-esque type moment there. But it's like Bare Vanilla, but without the cashmere note at all. It's like they removed that whole cashmere note from this Bare Vanilla. And it is a little bit softer as well to me. So it kind of reminds me more of the Daydream one. But the Daydream one is a little bit more like tonic than, say, this one. And you do get a little bit of like candiness in here. Whereas it's saying strawberry sprinkles. So you're kind of picking up that sprinkle part more, I think, than the strawberry. So it's more of like an artificial candied sprinkle on top of Bare Vanilla without the cashmere note. And this is absolutely one of my favorites. I need to pull this one out this year as well, because last year I was just absolutely in love with this one. So of course I need to pull it out and start using it again. Let me know what you guys thought of Bare Vanilla Candied. This was absolutely one of my favorite scents last year. And then keeping in that same place, we're going to go ahead and talk about the last Bare Vanilla flanker that I have. So this is Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Luxe. And this one came out, so I don't think it was last year, but maybe the year before. And I really want to pick this one up because it had a marshmallow note. And at the time, I didn't really have a ton of marshmallow notes in my collection. So this one says the notes are rich marshmallow and vanilla cashmere. This one's a little bit deeper and darker. So yeah, it's definitely a bit deeper and darker than just Bare Vanilla. And you do get like a cashmere note with it. To me, it's kind of a darker take on Bare Vanilla. Yet it's not like smoky or spicy. It's kind of just a deeper vanilla scent. And then you do get that marshmallow. The marshmallow isn't super fluffy though. The marshmallow is just really sweet and just really nice. I really like this one. It's pretty close to Bare Vanilla though, so keep that in mind. This one is not available anymore. So out of the ones that we just went over, Bare Vanilla is available, just the regular original one, and also Bare Vanilla Daydream. So you can actually pick both of those up in stores right now. As far as the other ones, you might be able to find them like on Mercari, eBay, places like that. And yeah, this one is really nice, so I do enjoy that one. Okay, so here's another vanilla scent from Victoria's Secret. I picked this one up over the summer. I actually grabbed it for SAS. I wasn't originally going to pick this one up, but I ended up doing so. And this one is called Sizzling Vanilla. On the front, it says coconut milk and sugar cane. And then on the back, it says sun musks add heat to sweet mango. And then warm sand underneath foot. So this is more of a summer vanilla for sure. So you definitely get the vanilla, but you do get coconut as well. I didn't really use much of this one at all because I did get it more toward the end of summer. And I do have a lot of coconut scents in my collection. I was hoping this one would actually be a little bit more vanilla. And it says that there's mango in here, but I really don't get mango. I think I get some of that musk though. So to me, this is kind of like a vanilla coconut musky type scent. It's not super heavy on the vanilla, but it's definitely there. I think it's nice. It's not like a super creamy vanilla or anything like that. This is a good summer scent. It's more of a light vanilla. It's not super heavy or anything. And then combined with that coconut, it does pair really well. I mean, the mango might be there, but it's really in the background. Like, this is not a mango dominant scent at all. This is mostly vanilla and coconut with that musk. And this one is a really nice one. I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy vanilla scents in summer as much as in winter, though. And the summer vanilla scents are always a bit lighter, so I just don't enjoy them as much as the vanillas that come out in winter. So this is a good summer one, but like I said, it's not my favorite. Definitely kind of like an afterthought on this one. So there was one that just came out from the Naturals collection. This actually is combined with something else, but to me it's pretty vanilla like. So I'm including this in our main vanillas. So this one is the vanilla bean and macadamia scent from Victoria's Secret Natural collection, and this just came out not too long ago. It just says indulge. The back just says indulge in the scent of vanilla bean and macadamia. So it's nutty to me. This one is very nutty to me. So I do get the vanilla bean, which is really nice. I do like this scent. It's starting to grow on me more and more too. I originally thought this was very light, but when I put a lot of it on, it does stick around. I do really like this one. This one is one that is really trying to make it to the top in my collection because I do really enjoy this one. It's a little bit lighter than a lot of the vanillas that do come out in fall and winter, but it's combined with that macadamia nut and it's really good. To me, this is a very nutty fragrance. So if you do enjoy nutty fragrances, this is kind of like that. And if you think of kind of like a nutty vanilla cookie, it smells like that, but without like a prominent cookie note. Just think vanilla and macadamia. There's not that much butteriness or anything like that in here. It's just that vanilla bean and the macadamia. It makes me think of cookies for some reason, even though there really is no gourmandness or cookie note in here. It is creamy. So it's like a creamy, nutty scent. I do really like this one, and I'm looking forward to using this one more and more. So now we're going to go over some from Pink. The latest one that came out from Pink that I have is very vanilla. And this one right here to me isn't giving vanilla. Okay, so the fragrance notes on here are crumb cake, cinnamon sugar, and vanilla drizzle. So it gives cinnamon cake, which isn't a bad thing, but there's not much vanilla in here. So it's hard for me to think of this as a vanilla, even though it is called very vanilla. So you think it's going to be prominently vanilla just based off the name. But with those notes, this is definitely like a cinnamon crumb cake. That is what this gives. I don't really get a prominent vanilla. I get more of the cinnamon crumb cake, and then the vanilla is kind of there in the background. But mostly I get that cinnamon crumb cake. This one is really good though. If you do like gourmand scents, I definitely recommend this one. It is so good. This is like a gourmand cinnamon crumb cake. Like, this is so good. I do really like this one. It's just so amazing. I need to bust this one out more as well. This one was from their fall collection that came out recently, and I've been loving this one. So let's talk about some more vanillas from Pink. So this one right here is now in their core collection. This one joined their core collection, I believe, last summer. And this one is called Vanilla and Dreamy. So they've started doing flankers off of the Vanilla and Dreamy scent now. So I'm excited to pick those up. So the scent notes on Vanilla and Dreamy are fluffy vanilla, golden caramel, and coconut cloud. When I first got this, I thought this was going to be a very, very beachy scent. And I mean, of course, you can wear this to the beach, but it doesn't give me the straight beach vibes that I thought it was going to, which I'm happy about. So I do get a really nice vanilla in here, and I was worried at first that the coconut cloud would outweigh the vanilla in this one, but it doesn't. The coconut sits pretty far in the background. First of all, I get the vanilla, and then I do get a caramel type note, but it is kind of a light caramel, and I'm absolutely loving it. I think this one was perfect for summer, though. I did end up wearing this one quite a bit in summer. It's a little bit light. So, like, if you think of it compared to Bare Vanilla, this one's so much lighter than Bare Vanilla. Bare Vanilla is definitely more of a powerhouse. It's going to be stronger and last a lot longer. This is kind of a light vanilla caramel type scent. And like I said, you can get the coconut, but it's very much in the background, in my opinion. I really like this one though. I'm really glad that they actually added this one to their core line. I think it is amazing. I was really enjoying it last summer, like I said, and I need to pull this one out more as well. I just have too much stuff, so I need to start pulling out and using all of these things. So I do have a flanker off of the Vanilla and Dreamy scent, and this one came out, I believe it was last summer as well, or spring. This is the Pop Jelly version of Vanilla and Dreamy. This one is really good too. So the notes on here are sweet pear, pink jasmine, and bubblegum pop. I could not pass this one up with a bubblegum pop note. So I was kind of surprised about this one because since it said bubblegum, I was expecting more of like a fruity kind of bubblegummy scent. But in reality, if you're familiar with Bath and Body Works Wrapped in Vanilla, this one reminds me of Wrapped in Vanilla by Bath and Body Works. So it reminds me of that one, then with a bubblegum note. I know that's kind of hard to imagine because vanilla and bubblegum kind of seem like a weird mixture, but it really works in this. I absolutely love this one. It is a nice, creamy gourmand vanilla in here, and it's amazing. This is definitely stronger than the original, just the vanilla and dreamy one that I just was showing you guys. This one definitely lasts longer and is stronger. It's got that really nice vanilla note in here. It's just so creamy. It's like a creamy kind of frosting vanilla, and then it does have kind of like that sweetness and just a little bit of fruitiness for that bubblegum. This one is amazing. I absolutely love this one. It is so good. I think this one is really good in summer too. To me, this is kind of like Wrapped in Vanilla, but a summer version of Wrapped in Vanilla. It's perfect. Those were all the scents that I had from Victoria's Secret and Pink. Now we're going to move on to Bath and Body Works. So we're going to start with just the regular vanillas, and then in the end, we'll go ahead and talk about some of the vanilla combo scents. So let's get started with the regular vanillas. This one has been around forever. So I remember wearing this one when I was a teenager, which was a very, very long time ago. This one is Warm Vanilla Sugar. So they've had this one around forever. I do not have the scent notes on here because this is a smaller size, so they don't put the scent notes on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the scent notes at the bottom of the screen so you guys can see what the scent notes are on this one. This one has been around for a really long time though. Like I said, it's a classic basically in my opinion. I know a lot of people think this one's a little bit too light or they can't smell it or it's not a really true vanilla, but I do like this one. To me, this one is a bit different. It's not like a straight vanilla. It's kind of like a, if you think of vanilla and then like some, almost like some burnt sugar, but not like burnt, just like a little bit of browned sugar. It kind of gives me that, but then there is like some florals playing around in here as well. I really like it. I think it goes together really good. And for me, it's kind of reminiscent of high school. So I kind of look back at it fondly. I don't wear this one that often, but I do enjoy wearing this one when I do. You do definitely get those other notes in here too. It's not just a straight on vanilla like you might think when you read Warm Vanilla Sugar. It is more like that toasted sugar kind of vanilla scent. So it's not just a pure vanilla extract. Like the Bare Vanilla gives me more of a pure vanilla extract type feel, whereas this one gives me more of a toasted sugary type vanilla feel. And it's really nice. I do like this one. This is always going to probably be in my collection. It's like a classic for me. So I do have another little mini here that I'm going to pull out. So this is the Happy Birthday scent from Bath & Body Works. And the reason why I'm pulling this one out is because on the back, the scent is vanilla buttercream. So if you guys don't know, this one is pretty much the same as Merry Cookie or also Christmas cookies. It smells the same. So I'm going to give you the fragrance notes if I can find them for this Happy Birthday scent. I will provide them at the bottom of the screen so you guys can see the notes in here. But this gives Merry Cookie. Yeah, so to me, I do get that like butter rum type feel from this. It's like a very buttery vanilla. Well, hence the name, I guess, is vanilla buttercream. So it's definitely very buttery. It is like a buttercream type scent. And, you know, if you're thinking Merry Cookie, it is kind of cookie. It's pretty much the same as Merry Cookie. So if you're familiar with that one, you're going to be familiar with Happy Birthday from Bath & Body Works and the vanilla buttercream scent. It's just a really buttery vanilla scent. You can definitely kind of get some like cookie notes in there and maybe even like some rum or something like that. Like it has some depth in this one. I do really like this one, but I also do like Merry Cookie and I do like Christmas cookies too. So I really like this one for winter for sure. For summer, I don't know about this one. I would probably pull it out more in winter because it is more of a deeper buttery type of vanilla. Like I would not be pulling this out in summer as much. Okay, so let's go ahead on to some others. This one right here is from the Everyday Luxury collection from Bath & Body Works, which came out recently nationwide. And this one is Viva Vanilla. This one has fragrance notes of rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. At first, I did not like this one. This one was too spicy for me, and it was just not like a vanilla that I liked that much. Yeah, I thought it was just too spicy, too much. And then it kind of started growing on me. So as I started pairing it with more vanillas, this one is a good scent. It is a bit spicy and it's definitely got some different notes than just like a straight vanilla scent. As far as like the plum, I don't really get the plum in here. I don't know if like, I don't know. Like to me, this is not fruity whatsoever. It's a lot more deep and kind of dark. This one is a really good one for fall because it does have that depth in it. And it kind of has like almost like a smokiness in here. Yeah, I definitely kind of get a spicy smokiness in a way in this one. But when this one dries down, this is so good. Like the vanilla in this one, especially once it dries down to me, is just so good. And it stays for a long time. So this scent does last quite a while on my skin and in my opinion. This does not have a lotion though or anything like that. To me, it kind of stands alone though because it is a strong scent and I do like layering this one with other vanilla scents that are sweeter, like a sweeter vanilla scent. That is kind of how I like this one, is layered. As far as just wearing it straight alone, it might be a little bit overwhelming to my senses just because I'm not one of those girls who really like the really spicy vanillas, but I can definitely do this one, especially combining it with another vanilla scent that's more creamy or gourmand or something like that. I think that's where this scent really shines and that's how I like to wear it. It's really good though. There is something about this vanilla scent that is just really nice and it is kind of like upscale and almost a little bougie. I do like this one quite a bit now and I do plan on wearing this one throughout this season. This next one up is Fresh Vanilla Blossoms and this one came out last year, I believe. So the fragrance notes on here are suede petals, soft sandalwood, and vanilla bean. This one I kind of went back and forth about because I get a lot of sandalwood in this scent. So I definitely get a lot of sandalwood. I don't get much of the suede petals, but I do get that sandalwood note in here. So I get a vanilla bean note as well. But the sandalwood to me stands out a lot in this scent. So if you don't like sandalwood, you're probably not going to like this fresh vanilla scent. It's very sandalwood heavy in my opinion. This is not my favorite vanilla. This is probably one of my least favorite vanillas. It's a nice scent though. I just think that it's not really straight like vanilla. I don't get a lot of vanilla from this. So therefore in my like vanilla ranking, it's kind of toward the bottom. I do like sandalwood and I do like this scent though. So I mean, in reality, it's not at the bottom of my list out of like all my fragrance mist or anything like that. I do enjoy this fragrance once in a while. I just think you have to layer this one correctly, maybe with some more vanilla scents. I haven't played with this one for quite a while. I'll probably pull this one out maybe more towards spring because to me, this one is more of a kind of a lighter vanilla, even though it does have that sandalwood note in it. To me, it kind of calls like spring. It's not really a fall or winter vanilla in my opinion. Something about it just gives me more of a spring vibe than like fall or winter in this one. And maybe it is the blossoms in there or something like that that is kind of giving me that. Next up is this one right here, which they do have out as an online only exclusive. This one is Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. So this is in different packaging this year. So if you look online, it's going to look different than my bottle. But the fragrance notes on here are warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liqueur. This is very kind of boozy in my opinion. Like I get a lot of that bourbon in here. So if you don't like bourbon, you're not going to like this. And if you don't like boozy scents, you're probably not going to like this because this is very boozy to me and it's also very syrupy. So it's got this like sweet syrup and I think that's coming from the dark fruits. And then it's got a heavy bourbon in here and it does have vanilla in here. I do enjoy the vanilla. I do enjoy this scent too. This is a really good scent. But it's very strong. This is a very, very strong scent. I think it's great for fall and winter. I do really like this one. I like this one more than Fresh Vanilla Blossoms for sure. As you can tell, these were in the same collection at one time. So not this last release of like the Cozy Vanilla Bourbon, but the previous one when it was new, they released both of these together and I definitely enjoyed the Cozy Vanilla Bourbon a lot more than the Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. Even though I do like both of those scents, it's hard for me not to like vanilla scents. I do have some coming up that I am not as into though that we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. This is so good though. This is very strong though, so I don't tend to wear it often, but it is such a great scent. Very boozy, very deep, very rich. This one's very rich, very syrupy. It's a nice scent. So next up, I have Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. This one came out during Summer SAS a few years ago. And this one has fragrance notes of creamy cake frosting, rainbow sprinkles, and vanilla bean. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. So you get that cake, you get the vanilla, it's there. This one is like edible. I love this one. This previously came out a few other times. I think it was like vanilla cake pop or something like that. I don't remember exactly. If I find a picture, I will put them on the screen because this did come out under a different name. I think it was confetti cake pop actually. And it's supposed to be the same scent as that one. It's so good though. This one is so good. You get the vanilla frosting, you get the vanilla cake. It's like just what it says. It smells edible. So if you want to smell like a vanilla cake, this is where it's at. This one is so good. I just absolutely love this one. It just is so edible and it's like almost comforting for me. I think that's why I like Gourmand scents. They're so comforting to me. Next up is one that came out for Halloween from Bath and Body Works. This is Wicked Vanilla Woods. So Wicked Vanilla Woods, I want to pick this one up this year. This one actually is from this year. So if you go to try to find this one, it's going to look the same. And it came out as an online exclusive. So the fragrance notes on here are magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and enchanted pink pepper. This came out in their Halloween collection. And this one is so peppery. So it's very, very peppery. To me, it's spicy. Definitely a very peppery scent. So if you like a peppery scent, you're going to love this because it is very peppery. You get a bit of that vanilla and you get it more in the dry down. On first spray, you definitely get a lot of pepper. Definitely like a peppery scent. I have not gravitated toward this scent whatsoever. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I love gourmand scents. So it's hard for me to get into really, really peppery or spicy scents. That's just kind of not my thing. But I did want to pick this up and try it out because I know a lot of people did really like this one previously. So I want to give it a shot because I'm trying to kind of expand my horizons and try out some other things that I might possibly like, maybe. I don't know. But this one wasn't really one that I ended up liking that much. It was just kind of, it's just kind of really peppery to me. And that's kind of not what I want in a scent. I want to smell like cake or creaminess, or I don't know, pepper is just not really what's doing it for me. And I could see that peppery note maybe even giving me a headache because I do have some sensitivities and can get headaches from certain scents. I did not actually get a headache from this scent though, just to let you guys know. Like when I wore this, I only wore this I think one time, and I don't have the lotion. I didn't wear it with the lotion, so it wasn't as strong as it would be if you did pair it with the lotion. Yeah, I only wore it like one time and I really haven't gravitated back toward it or wanted to even try any combos with this one. But we'll see how it goes in the next month because after this month, I mean, I might end up decluttering this one just because it's just a little bit too much for me. All right, so moving on, we have this next one, which turned out to be one of my all-time favorite vanillas. This one is Wild Madagascar Vanilla, and I fell in love with this one. This is one of my favorite vanillas, and it's not even that gourmand. This is so good, though. I just absolutely love this vanilla. It smells almost like perfumey to me, but it's so comforting and creamy at the same time. Yet there's like sweetness too from like a fruity aspect, and there's also kind of a floral aspect in here. So there's a lot of different elements to this scent, but I absolutely love this. So the fragrance notes on here are wild Madagascar accord, African pear, and wild jasmine. So you have the floral, the jasmine, the pear, the fruit, and then the wild Madagascar accord, whatever that is. So this one is so good. I absolutely love this one. I can't get over this one. Like it smells so good. So like I said, this one came out during summer SAS this year, and I wish I picked up more stuff in it, like more lotions and stuff. I do have one lotion back here, but this is so good. I absolutely love this scent. It reminds me of Vanilla Potion by True Fragrances. I have that one too, and it smells very comparable to that scent. I like pairing those scents because they do smell so similar. They smell really good together. Yeah, this has got to be one of my favorite vanillas, and it's crazy because it's not like gourmand or anything, but this is so good. I absolutely love this vanilla. So like I said, it does have like a fruitiness, a floral, and then it has that vanilla, but whatever they did to this is so good. It's like so creamy. It's so good. I just absolutely love this one. This is one of my favorites. Like right when I got this one and smelled it, I knew this was going to be one of my favorites. This is amazing. I absolutely love this one. Next up is one that comes out every single Christmas. I actually used to hate this one, but I think it's because I got a bad batch. but now I absolutely love this vanilla scent. So this one is Vanilla Be Noel. This one is going to come out this year as well. My packaging is actually from last year's. So the fragrance notes on here are fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. It smells so good. So before, like I said, I did have like a travel size and it smelled awful. I don't know what was up with that travel size. I had gotten it a few years back and something was wrong with it, I think, because it was just awful. I had the little mini lotion and the spray and both I could not stand. I remember I put it on and like I wanted it off immediately and it was just awful. Like I did not like that. So I thought I didn't like Vanilla Be Noel. So I avoided that scent for a long time. And now I picked one up last year. I think it was during SAS or something because it was kind of an afterthought since it was a scent that I was not drawn toward originally. So I didn't expect the best from this, but when I got it, I fell in love. This is so good. This doesn't even smell like the other one that I had whatsoever. I went back and actually smelled the little mini one and it's like absolutely awful. I don't know what happened to that batch, if it went bad, if it was just an off batch or what, but this is so good. I absolutely love this. This has won over my heart. Last year I started wearing it like crazy after I picked it up. I fell in love with this one. So now I get pretty much all the notes in here. So you get the vanilla bean, you get the caramel, you get like a cookie note, a whipped cream, and a musk, and it is so good. I absolutely love this one. I'm going to definitely be pulling this one out this winter. I'm hoping it's going to be as good this year as it was last year because last year's just was amazing. Like this one smells so good. And I know it can range a little bit year to year. So I'm hoping this year's is going to be really good for you guys too. As far as myself, I'm probably not going to pick up anymore unless I go through my lotion really fast or if I somehow go through this really quickly. I mean, I did use more of it than a lot of my other sprays. A lot of sprays I will use only a few times and then I'll move on to new things. So I don't have like these big, huge dents in these bottles or anything. But this one actually does have a pretty decent dent and I haven't even had this one that long. So it kind of goes to show you this is like a really good one to me. Yeah, it's like creamy. It's so good. You get that caramel. It's just a really nice vanilla scent. It's light, but it's not too light. I love this one. It's very comforting to me. I don't know if it's like the cookies in it or what, but like I said, I love gourmand scents. So gourmand scents can tend to be comforting for me. I really like this one. Now I have a vanilla scent that came out a while ago and a lot of people loved this vanilla scent, including myself. And this one is Wrapped in Vanilla. I love this one. It's such a creamy frosting type vanilla scent. It is so good. So the fragrance notes on here are soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. To me, this one is amazing. It's like a, oh yeah, this one is like frosting. So you kind of do get like a butteriness in here. So it's like a, it's really good though. This is so good. It's just so creamy. It's like creamy frosting without the cake. And I'm so here for it. It's like almost a little bit, I don't know, it's just so good. It's so sweet and creamy and it's got to be the chantilly cream and then the sugar. Yeah, it's very sugary. This is a very, very sweet vanilla. So like I said, just think like vanilla frosting, like a really thick vanilla frosting. Which I know I said that the vanilla buttercream one kind of gives me that too, but the vanilla buttercream scent, the happy birthday one, that one actually gives like a more rum kind of scent, whereas this one is like a pure vanilla frosting. Yeah, it's like a decadent vanilla frosting, like super thick and sugary. This one is amazing. One of my favorite vanillas of all time from Bath and Body Works. I really hope they bring this one back sometime, but they didn't bring it back last year, and I don't know about this year, so we'll have to see. But this one is such a good vanilla. I'm surprised that they don't bring it back more often because it is just so good. And I know a lot of people were raving about this one when it came out, and a lot of people want this one back too. All right, guys, we only have a few more left. So this one actually came out just recently. This one is Vanilla Romance. So it came out, I don't know when it was, probably like a month or so ago, or maybe a little longer now, but it was one of their core lines. So they came out with a lot of different things in this scent. And the fragrance notes on here are fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. So Vanilla Romance, I wasn't really sure exactly what to expect. I was kind of thinking like a woody vanilla scent. This one, I am not a huge fan of. So it's got a lot of woodiness to me. It's almost like a pine like woodiness to me for some reason. But it's got this like spicy note too. So it's very spicy, very woody. If you like a very spicy and woody type vanilla, this one is going to be the one you want to try. It's just so, it's so spicy and like woody, but you get a little bit of the vanilla. I like the vanilla better in the dry down of this one as well. This is another one that I have not been reaching toward. It's a little bit more like perfumey, and it's just got a lot of that woodiness to me and a lot of like spiciness in here. It's not really saying spiciness in here. It just says captivating woods, fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute. So I don't know where I'm getting like that spicy note, or if that's just in the woods or what. But I definitely get kind of like a spiciness in this. And then, yeah, the woodiness is almost just a little bit too woody for me. Like, there's some woody scents that I really like. Like, I absolutely love Sunrise Woods. That one is so good. I love it. But this one is like a deep, dark woods almost. Like, if you think about it like that, that's kind of what it's giving. And I'm just kind of not into those kind of scents. But I know a lot of people love this scent. And, you know, I do want to mention it. It is kind of more of like an upscale type scent. I mean, it's totally unique as far as any of these other vanillas go. This is like a standalone scent, really, because it's not like anything else that has come out, I don't think, from Bath and Body Works. They've been going kind of more toward like luxury fragrances and perfumes, so maybe that's what they were doing with this one. For me, it's definitely not my favorite. It's definitely not one that I'm reaching for very much. Like, I've been reaching for the Viva Vanilla a lot more than this one. But let me know what you guys think of Vanilla Romance. I know a lot of people do like this one. I'm planning on maybe trying it a few more times with some sweeter vanilla scents to layer with, and then we'll see how it goes. But it's just not a scent that I want to reach for. Like, there's so many other scents in my collection and vanillas that I'm just not even gravitating toward this one. So I don't know, but I know a lot of people do like this one. So now I just have a couple more scents that have vanilla notes in the title. But to me, these are not totally vanilla. Like, these make me think of the other things in the scent before vanilla. So that's why I'm leaving these till the end. First of all, I have this one right here. This one is called Solar Shine, and I picked this one because it says Radiant Coconut and Vanilla at the bottom right here. So since vanilla is a major note in here, I wanted to address this one since it's on the actual label. And this is like a very summery scent. You kind of get those sunscreen notes in here. So if you like a sunscreen scent with vanilla and coconut, this is going to be what you want. To me, this is a straight summer scent. Like, I would not even wear this right now. This is definitely something I will come back to in summer and be wearing. You definitely get that sunscreen scent in here. And the back of this one says Radiant Coconut, Sunlit Tuberose, and Bronzed Tonka. So it's a little bit different than the front. But yeah, you definitely get, it's like a sunscreen vanilla coconut. I will definitely be pulling this one out next summer. There's only a couple more. I have two more here. So the next one is Bourbon, Strawberry, and Vanilla. So since it's in the name again, I want to include this one. The fragrance notes on here are bourbon, vanilla, garden strawberry, apricot nectar, pink jasmine, and white oak. So to me, this is definitely more of a strawberry scent. I get the strawberry and the bourbon more than the vanilla. The vanilla is kind of coming in and just blending everything together. I do really like this scent. It's a really nice scent. I like the strawberry note in here, and I like how it blends with that nectar note. Let's see, the apricot nectar. Yeah, that smells really good together, the strawberry and the apricot. And then you get a little of that bourbon in here and not much of the vanilla. Like, I really don't get much vanilla, even though it's on the label. You just get a little bit, and it's kind of blending everything together. So for the last one right here, this is also one that has vanilla in the title, yet I don't really look at it like a vanilla fragrance. This one is called Whipped Rose and Vanilla, and this one has come out with previous names before as well. I think it was like Whipped Rose Latte. I think that was the name of it. I will put it on the screen if I can find the old one. So the fragrance notes on here are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. So this is definitely more of a candied rose scent. Yeah, so I definitely get a candied floral scent from this, not really vanilla. Again, there's probably vanilla in there and it's kind of pulling everything together, but vanilla is definitely not the main note in here. Like, I would have not even put that in the title, honestly, because I don't really get a lot of vanilla. Like, to me, this is mainly a floral. And it's a very sweet floral though. So I do really like this one, but it's not really vanilla heavy in any way. But I just wanted to address that since, you know, vanilla is in the name of a few of these, so I want to include them. But for the most part, I just wanted to talk about all the other vanilla scents. So let me know your thoughts on all these vanilla scents. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you do enjoy content like this, make sure you take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I do new videos every single week, and I would love to have you as a subscriber. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.